Zoe. So I think that lane is a bit swingy, and certainly Kha'Zix can have a say in it. Whereas bot lane, normally you'd be in favor of the Kalista in the laning phase, but
Korea right now, a lot of the top guys really respect this guy and say he is one of the best. And you put him on a very mechanical champion like Zoe in a matchup.
Only one tank on the side of Jin Air Green Wings, and it's the support, so it's only Wraith there. So if we ever see Wraith's ultimate used, there is the chance that sheer poke can rain down from the
MT hanging around, but already running over a ward. You got Trick over here as well. They're looking for first blood. He interrupts the leap. Stopwatch, though, is available. He wants to get on top. Very nice. Emperor's Divide will mean that he gets away for now, but forcing that flash out as well. First blood in the top lane. We actually missed it. No doubt we are going to get a replay of that.
Player who is not going to be opting in for Inspiration and the free boots rune and going for just a boots rush to abuse the fact that most people aren't picking up free boots. The meta evolving there is a return to top lane.
He's not getting away. He has the stopwatch, though. We'll see if he can buy some time for the TP, but it's too late. Now we got Tempt and Trick. They want to follow up on this 2v2. We are going to have the knock-up follow-up. No flash here for MT into the Cataclysm. This time, maybe he will not be able to get away. Trying to block it, and he does with the flash into the flag and drag. Should be enough damage. Needs a little bit of a follow-up, and the barrel is going to secure it.
Materializer on Justice, but with less people taking free boots. One of the bigger options is Justice.
There's that flash. Tempt, he is not able to flash away. In fact, he does have the stopwatch here. And 1Q should do it. They're going to give the kill over to Azir.
Not that much to separate Grace and Justice.
Bit of damage here, 1v1 is MT versus Trick, and even a TP coming in. They want to go onto this. The leap is down. He does have his flash, but he's going 1v1. The stopwatch comes in. Oh, but the Trouble Bubble is going to get it. He flashes for the kill. And in the end,
so you kind of said, all right, BBQ better comp for setting up around Baron. What does Jin Air do? They need Camille to be in the position to actually kill the gangplank. My criticism of KSV yesterday when they were running Nars, I'll hold the point. Big headbutt pulverize, what does it mean?
Yeah, it's 4-on-2 right now. Wraith is getting pretty tanky, but you can see that they're still scared about the engage. The Trouble Bubble is going to land on a Wraith, and it doesn't matter how tanky he is. Now it looks like Justice is going to get caught out here. That's going to be a free 2 for 0 in a botched engage. Not going for that one, and BBQ is going to go for the Baron now.
Yeah, Jin Air just got too aggressive. Wraith went for the headbutt pulverize, and they all had to think about it for a second. They weren't sure what to do. Baron's down to 5,000. Umti equal level with Trick. He's going to go for the 50-50.
It's going to be up to him. He's going to try to go for the combo. He gets Ezreal. Umti doesn't look like he's confident enough. He doesn't want to go in. It would be only he and so on who would get the buff, but either way, that's going to be the Baron going over to BBQ.
He didn't have a control ward to put into the pit, so he did not have vision of the health bar. We know there would have been a line ball, would have been close, but he couldn't have known that. Someone will take an in and turret as an answer. A hollow victory for certain. That mistake was on Wraith, though. I was going to talk about the setup Jin Air required to actually win this game. He tried to skip steps and just initiate. They don't expect that they don't want to try to defend because they're afraid of a turret dive ending the game. But they will end up losing their inhibitor. Aggressively pushing up. Raises questions for BBQ. They have to take a risk to start the Baron. It cannot be the 5v4. As a Trouble Bubble did hit onto Umti, who jumps away. QSS still up, and they're going to start the Baron here.
Yep, they are doing it. Control ward comes down. They see the health. Temp's trying to go 1v1 here. See if it just goes for a trade. No TP just yet. Camille not even coming up. They might just give it away. They're saying, okay, if we lose a Baron fight right now, maybe we just lose the game. Wraith forced to ultimate and flash away, so they just give the Baron away here.
Yeah, interesting stuff there. Umti could have gone for a steal. They had vision of it, but like you say, they're worried about the game ending due to Taric pushing down. So giving up Baron, very, very risky. Maybe Sowan's strength in the 4-1 won't be relevant if they get the right engage, or if they get a pick onto someone like Teddy. Does he just die here?
Looks like it does. It's one hit damage out of the Zoe. That's what happens when you're an 80 carry in this meta against the Zoe. You are going to get one shot. Down he does go. So they lose their Ezreal. Definitely going to have a harder time pushing out this push.
Insane stuff from Temp. Knew that with the flash, he had a very good chance of killing him. The fact that he was tied up there. Did lose Jin Air Green Wings, 2 inhibitors.
Yeah, he had the opportunity to flash. You'll notice that he has it up. I'm 1000% sure, but I'm pretty sure that he had his flash available, and
he didn't feel like the extra distance would keep him alive, and always hard to say. Elder turned onto Ren secure. They didn't go for the Baron. Do they have to go for the Elder?
You get the trouble bubble, and even Wraith, even Alistair can't get in there. He didn't have his ultimate up, and so he's just having to back away. And immediately after that happens, they're like, well, we lost our tank. I guess that's going down. We can't do anything.
Yeah, they're going to go for it.
Yep, they're just going to push on in. Cannon Barrage coming down. No Cosmic Radiance needed just yet. That's going to be the third inhibitor taken out now. Oh boy, almost hits Teddy.
Yeah, the zone of that trouble bubble, if it doesn't hit, is still huge here. So1 trying to get an answering inhibitor. So1's doing everything he can. He has no value trying to wave clear with his team. But Taric Ultimate can just overforce and take some Nexus turrets.
See you later, Umchi. You're not in this fight anymore. There's not a lot of super minions pushing in with this wave, so they're trying to push in as hard as possible. They're going to get Justice chunked down as well. Another super minion's going to come in from the right side, but they're going to go for the engage. Wraith trying to go in, but it's not going to work out. They don't have any follow-up. Just trying to make it last stand if possible. It's going to be all up to Teddy here on the top side. Justice also available on the Azir means that they cannot push in as for right now.
Yeah, taking turns here, trying to buy time. So1 still being super tricky in the base. Still 1v1s the gangplank with relative ease. Still headaches. I hear an ultimate.
Yeah, they're going to push on in, and wow, they get the flash.
Watch the
down.
turn.
Yeah, Umchi coming from the left side too. Justice flashing away. You can see that Kalista getting really, really deep, but they can't take him out. Umchi not able to do the job on the backside. Is going to have to just leap away, but he may not get out of this one. Just not having to escape, only his flash. But now he's going to be running up towards the top side with minions in the base. This is not even done just yet. They're going to flash in and they get the Alistair once again. Camille, she is going to be recalling. She has to come back and try to stop this. Is it going to be up to So1 and the three carries here to try to take this away? In comes Umti. They're going to make one last stand. Umti is going to go down on the right side, though. So1 not able to do it all alone. We'll see if they can get it, though. Trick getting pretty low. The Guardian Angel is going to be procced, and now it's all up to Teddy 1v4, and he cannot do it. So1 after the GA goes down. That's going to be game number one, a flashy finish, and they finally do it. Zoe, the MVP of that game.
Absolutely, Valdez. Zoe put them over the edge in every single way there. The Taric was also a master stroke, and Umti's Kha'Zix could not get enough work done early to just be a ward in the late game. Unfortunately for him, had no threat, could do nothing to the full tank Jarvan. Felt like BBQ really put their draft together well, but the Zoe